mornings when the weather's going to be nice for the day, we take her from her safe and secure chicken coop that she does currently have all to herself, and we take her over to an outdoor pen. It's small, but it's grassy, it has shade, and we can put her food and water there, and it's pleasant for her, and she actually seems to really like the routine. So let's get Nugget and take her over to her turnout. So currently Nugget is using this hen house. Hi Nugget, you want to go on over to your run and we'll get you some fresh water and get you some fresh food? Come on girl, come on girl. What a good girl. Hey Nugget. So Nugget is a Cornish raw cross meat chicken hen. Try to pick her up here. Most of the time she'll stand there and just let me get a hold of her. Come on Nugget, come on girl. Come on, Nugget. There we go. Come on, Nugget. Good girl. Good girl. I'm going to carry her gently. I just carry her. We found with picking up meat chickens, they're usually fairly easy to go ahead and catch. And we just like to try to keep their wings steadied and secured down by their sides as we carry them so they're not beating their wings around, flapping their wings around. We do that with meat birds that are actually going to meat production because when they flap their wings, they can bruise the meat. In her case, we're really not concerned about bruising any meat, but we don't want her to hurt herself either. Here's a flock of hens that we have here for egg production, and there's really just 3 breeds in there and then a couple of mixed breed hens. We've got Orpingtons and Wyandottes and Barred Rock. The Wyandottes that we have, there's one there behind the lavender Orpington. They're silver laced Wyandottes. And then we've got the Barred Rocks. And in the Orpingtons, the varieties in there include the lavender Orpington. Got one blue Orpington. She's standing by the ramp there. We also have black Orpingtons and chocolate Orpingtons in there. But we certainly did try to put Nugget in the flock with those egg production hens, and it was a no-go. In fact, one of the black Orpingtons was having nothing to do with it. Honestly think she would have probably proceeded to kill Nugget if we had not, hold on Nugget, we're almost there, if we had not intervened. So it was not going to work to put Nugget in there. I'll have to get the gate open here, bear with me. So grasshoppers on the gate. Okay. Okay, so we got to get Nugget some food and some water. She's going right to the food pan, but it actually needs a little refill. Wow, isn't that cool? Look at the close-up on the grasshopper. Nugget is like, I checked the food bowl and there's no food in it. Grabbing her water dish there, going to fill it with fresh water, and we'll put all this in her chicken run. And then this evening, we will bring Nugget back over here to her hen house. Love seeing our American flag there as we work around the place. Wherever your home country is, feeling a patriotism and allegiance to your own home country is tale as old as time, right? So we love seeing our flag there. I wish I had just got her on camera. She saw the goods on the way and she was running to the gate. Hold on, Nugget. We'll get you some food in there. I think that's what she's most interested in. Come on, Nugget. Here, girl. And of course, Nugget has to stand in her food bowl. There we go. Shoo! Okay, I'm gonna move her water. Now she's set. From the vantage point of a Cornish raw cross meat chicken, I think as long as they get to eat every day, they're pretty happy. So, but she is doing good. I was trying to figure out her age. Nugget is 57 days old on today, September 17th, 2025. So we've never really considered a chicken a pet here. They've always been a production animal here, but we're having fun with keeping Nugget as our pet chicken. So hopefully she continues to do well physically. It is a concern with her being a Cornish raw cross meat chicken, as they are a hybrid that's really specialized for meat production. There is the potential that she can overgrow. So feeding her the layer mash should help with that. It's a lot lower protein than we would feed a meat bird in production for poultry, and we're giving her a lot less quantity of food than we would expect a meat bird in production for poultry to eat. And we're actually seeing her sort of self-regulate on the quantity that she eats regularly. I did give her 2 handfuls. In general, she'll let that last about 3 days. So we'll keep an eye on how she's doing with that. I do really love that she's got grass and fresh air and the breeze moving on her, and she can choose sunshine or shade, and she has a totally safe predator-proof overnight accommodations, but she still can experience outdoors during the day. It's super. As a little wrap up here on this video, you're seeing Nugget at 57 days. So basically she's 8 weeks old in a day. The size that she's at, we would actually expect our meat birds to be at this size at about 35 days. So that kind of gives you a perspective on the rate of growth, how she lacked uniformity of growth with the typical meat birds that we have. So she was a slow grower. That's why she didn't go to butchering with her flock of meat birds, the rest of them that finished successfully. August 28th, 2025, she was too small. She wasn't finished. In this instance here at 8 weeks and 1 day, we're seeing the size we would have expected to see in a typical grower at 5 weeks old. So that really exemplifies the extent to which this particular individual was a slow grower relative to typical Cornish rock cross meat chickens. But okay, so you saw Nugget, who's actually 8 weeks old, but Nugget, the one that we're keeping as a pet chicken, is about the size of what we expect from a typical 5 to 6 week old Cornish rock cross meat chicken. These are a week old. So what we're basically saying is in about 4 more weeks, we expect these chicks to be about the size of Nugget. It's amazing in the realm of chickens to think that these birds will attain that much growth in about a month, potentially, and should be about the size of what Nugget is. These birds should go to that size in about 4 weeks, 5 weeks max. That's amazing rate of growth, but that's part of what Cornish rock cross meat chickens are specialized for, to prioritize efficient feed to meat conversion, rapid growth, and distribution of the meat to the choice poultry cuts. We could fit a lot of baby chicks in there versus one meat chicken this size. Thanks y'all for joining us. Leave us a comment. Love to read your feedback. Hope that you'll join us again. Keep on keeping on, and God bless you.